Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
¿Qué lo que? Dímelo, mi gente. You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine. You already know. A.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, man, there's been more drama than actual fights in the sport of boxing. There's been more drama in the sport of boxing than actual fights. And man, I'm telling you, I've been saying it for quite some time. I think I've been saying it not for quite some time, for a couple of weeks. I've been saying, man, this community has been the gossip girls. We've been the gossip girls because we're just, it's not, it's just too much. It's just too much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time that, they need an answer to something. We can't neglect it. We can't overlook it. We can't sweep it under the rug. Eddy Reynoso, one of the most prestige trainer in the sport of boxing. The gym, one of the most prestige gym in the sport of boxing. You got Canelo Alvarez, you got Eddy Ruiz. You got 4-time division world champion in Canelo Alvarez. You got the rising star, could potentially be the cash cow of the sport of boxing, Ryan Garcia. We got Oscar Valdez that probably had the biggest win of the year versus Miguel Burchett. We got Eddy Ruiz that was a former heavyweight champion of the world. We had Natty that was supposed to be a good one, but you already know, man. You already know his problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't sweep it under the rug no more. What the hell is going on in that gym? Does the DEA need to raid that gym or something? Talk to me. Does the DEA need to raid that gym? Nettie isn't with Reynoso. Not anymore. Not anymore, Ricardo. Nettie isn't with Reynoso. Canelo has been proven clean. But yeah, I understand. He's been proven clean, but also he's been tested dirty. No. We're not going to start that. We're going to keep it fair. Remember, this channel is unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Does it say if I'm right? Does it say I'm wrong? All I could break down is unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. And there's something going on in that gym. I don't give a damn what anybody say. It's something going on in that gym. There could be greatness going on in that gym. And it could be something implemented so you could pursue, so you could accomplish greatness in that gym. Let's not play the dumb here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear throw your biasness to the side. Come on, man. Come on. Saludo, Martin. No, let's not throw it on Manny, Ricardo. Don't throw it on Manny. Stay in that gym. It's easy that we could throw it on. We're gonna mention all the names and symbols going on in that gym. Hey, Ricardo, dime. Or you want to throw everything that's going on everybody else? Let's stay in that gym for now. This is the topic of the day. Another day we can move forward. Así no, mi hermano. Vamos a hacer que así no. Así no, mi hermano. Ajá, sí, verdad. Well, they do a hell of a job in bringing things to attention to themselves. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the B sample of Diddy and White. I'm still waiting on it. I see, no. Horace, what's good? Nothing wrong with keeping the real same energy. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping the same energy. Ain't nothing wrong. Come on, these boxes ain't giving us nothing. You think they giving us something so we could turn the blind eye or we're dumb now? No. I see no. Not like that, my friend. Not like that. It's something going on in that gym, my friend, and it's not slim fast because to be honest, me, I gained a lot of weight. I used to be vegan. Then I you know what I'm saying? I was like a crack, like, oh my god, I need carne. I need it. And then I relapsed. On the meat. And I need rehab. I need to go back to vegan life. And I gained so much weight. I tried the Planet Fitness, it doesn't help. I tried the gym. But every time you get a good sweat, you get back in your car and you be like, I couldn't do Planet Fitness because on a Tuesday, you remember they used to give them pizzas on a Tuesday? You working out, they got the little raisin, they got the little candy on the front desk. Why you tempting me, man? I just finished working out. You got a big pie of pizza, and you think I ain't going to want, and it's free too. Dame esa pizza, coño. Damn, y'all. They ain't drink no Slim Flask. Is hypercut, is a hypercut, is that illegal too? Got a hydroxy cut, right? Hydroxy cut. Is that illegal too? That's a banned substance? I think so. Below 1% of computer. No. Mira la excusa que tiene Ricardo today. Ricardo, tú tienes excusa today, my friend. Tú eres mi amigo, por excusa today tú tienes. Tú le estás dando pase. You're giving hall passes. We're not giving hall passes out here, man. We can't. We can't give hall passes. Now, my grandma don't drink the Slim Fast. She drinks the, what's it called? The glucose, whatever. That's for the diabetes one. The glucose, something like that. I forgot. It starts with a G. She drinks that one. She don't drink Slim Fast. But ladies and gentlemen, what's going on in that ring? In that gym, I mean. In short, eso tiene mucha azúcar. What's going on in that gym, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on in the damn gym? A lot of people also tight. There's people that's tight about my last video that I had made about Manny Serrano and things of that nature. And you know what was funny? Even though we're going to touch base on that. But it's funny that a few of us been talking about women boxing, right? And for boxing content creators, it's not it's not a topic that people really want to listen to, right? Manny Serrano, 7th Division World Champion, the Walking Hall of Famer. I want her to fight her and Katie Taylor. I believe that both of them is seven-figure fighters, or the fight ain't going on. Pay that woman. A lot of people ain't care. A lot of people ain't talking about it. I go to a lot of boxing content creators. Y'all ain't talking about no women boxing. But here it comes. After the fight. And then everybody is, oh my God. Did you look at this asshole? Did you see what he's saying? Get him out. What happened? And now it gets all this shine. What happened when everything is going good? What about everyone? She's knocking everybody out. What about her stories, right? Ain't nobody really giving a damn. This is why the MMA. I've been talking about this for a whole year, right? Why our women has to go to the MMA to get some love and get respect and get notoriety and get the spotlight that they deserve? Nobody cared. But then drama comes, and now everybody has a point of view. Everybody has something to say. You see that drama sells? Unfortunately, drama sells. The trainer had to do what he did so everybody could bring the attention to Amanda Serrano and women boxing. Everybody's talking about, oh, this is overshadowing this. This is overshadowing this. No. Y'all overshadow her. Y'all overshadow women boxing. Don't play this thing no more. Oh my God, the trainer said this and the trainer did that and the trainer said this. Y'all wasn't fucking paying attention before. Y'all wasn't paying attention to the 40 wins. Y'all wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, now some drama, and now everybody want to look. High, low, dímelo. Now everybody want to look. Now everybody's numbers spiked up, right? Every number, because now is drama. For there to be a discussion, someone got to start talking. Damn right. We got to start talking. Oh yeah, we should have started talking about it a while ago. We should have started talking a while ago, right? But nobody won't listen. Nobody cared. Uh-oh. 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 You see it? You on?
Hello?
Hello? You see it? You on screen? You don't hear anything? You want to time back in?
Wi-Fi sucks.
Hello? Amanda Serrano. You hear me?
I'm frozen. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Eddy Reynoso.
We see you. We see you. You want to time back out and time back in? You can't hear me still? No, she don't hear me. Hold on. You hear me? I don't think she hear me. But the champ is here. Dun 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 dun. The champ is here. Dun 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 dun. The champ is here. Amanda Serrano, 7th Division World Champion, future Hall of Famer, walking legend. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let me send it again. Damn punch. I see nobody believing in you. Roll this $8 million lie. You good? All right.
Technology.
Amanda Serrano, 7th Division World Champion, living legend. What a beautiful display of power. This past Saturday in the Jake Paul versus Tyrone Woodley. Man, it was an awesome night. Oh, froze up again. The boxing guys is hating on us, man. You good? No.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into a better spot. Location. Because that spot was just not good for the Wi-Fi. Is it better now?
You still flinching. I hear you, but it's like, yeah. Yeah, you frozen now. Pio en la casa. It might be the weather. Yeah. New York City, man, it's bad weather right now. It's horrible weather. It's gonna be bad weather today and tomorrow. It's bad weather. But it is what it is, man. We're gonna try to talk to the champ. We're gonna talk. Yeah. It is. It's raining like crazy, man. Hold on. Yeah. You see me? I'm good.
Yes.
All right, Matt.
So you start freezing again.
How you been?
I'm good. My home resting, eating a lot of junk, like always. Like always after a fight. Huh?
Finally you home, right?
Well, I mean, I was here Monday morning. I was here, so.
No, I'm saying like you was in training camp for a while. So.
Yeah, we was home in training camp. I did like a couple of days out in Puerto Rico, which was really nice. And then but it's different when you're in training camp and when you're home to relax and enjoy life.
Got your pillow, not the hotel pillow. You got your pillow. You got the food that you like. If you're trying to go outside, you know what to get. What's Well, how was your oh, she frozen again. You frozen again. How was your experience? This is a new experience, man. You had a lot of light on you. How was that experience?
It was amazing. I mean, I had so much great coverage. People, I've gained so many new followers, and Jake Paul and his family, his girlfriend, and his team, and it was one of the best, most the best experiences I've had so far in my career.
Oh man, you're breaking up again. You're breaking up again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you just
Everything
said.
up, but Showtime is always a great. Am I frozen?
Yeah, yeah, you're frozen. Yeah, I'm hearing you come in and out, come in and out.
Oh, yeah, I know. See, that's why.
Yeah, it's frozen now. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, but it's bad weather in New York City right now, y'all. It's real bad weather in New York City, so probably that's what it is. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. You could time back in. Um, say that you the queen. She the queen. Yeah, man. Let me see. But hope she pops back up. La futura del boxeo. Dímelo, Punch. Dímelo, Shadow. Dímelo. But yeah, man, it was a great experience, man. It was a great experience. Champ needs some. Man, it's bad. Yo, I thought my Wi-Fi was gonna mess up. Every time there's bad weather like this, I mean, it's been raining all. It's been raining hard all day. Is she in Brooklyn? I think so. I think so. Yeah, she says she's back home, so she's probably in BK. How was it in Eliza? So I know in Brooklyn, yeah, it's the same place. So I know it's been raining all day. I hope she got rolled out. What punt? What's good? What's good, D Hodges? You back? Yeah, it's still coming in and out, but let me see. You good? You hear me? You see me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you.
All
Until we
right.
start talking and we start freezing.
All right. All right. So you were saying, well, it was chopping up. It was chopping up when you was talking about when I asked you about the experience and this new exposure that you was going that you encounter. How was the experience? How was the experience? That did you think that a Jake Paul platform was gonna give you that?
It was super amazing. Did I think what?
Yeah, it's, yeah,
Well,
it's,
I don't know what you said, but it
it's
was
still
a
choppy,
great
choppy. It's still
experience.
choppy, choppy.
Choppy,
Yes,
choppy.
it's choppy.
But now, I mean, yep, you just froze again. Oh man, New York Wi-Fi. That's what you get. But yeah, no, it was a great experience. It was a great. I had a great time. With Jake Paul's team. Definitely Showtime. They treated me well. It was experience. Paul's the whole team, and it was one of the best experience so far that I had in my boxing career.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And how do you assess your performance? Man, I know we was all looking for the knockout, of course. But that
Um,
was you destroy man. I thought it was gonna stop the fight. I thought it was gonna stop the fight, especially in the last round when you was putting those punches together. I'm like, I'm thinking that the corner was gonna throw in the towel because when you hit her with them two pieces and then she fell into the ropes, I'm like, I could, oh man, like, damn. I think that. Do you think that
I
she was
mean, it
just?
was a
Go ahead.
yeah. No, my hat goes off to Yam
Oh
to
yeah,
to lay down. That's for sure. But I don't think it was my one of my best performances. I think I could have got the stoppage. but minus. I mean, I'm with myself. I better, and I feel I can do better. But she came. She wanted to put on a performance. I think I wanted to show that I have boxing skills. I have power to the very end, to the 10th round. I have stamina to the very 10th and final round, to the last minute, the last second. And I just wanted to show that I can fight, I can brawl, and I have power to the very end.
Now, I mean, I don't think that was a great performance. I just think that, of course, people, when it comes to knockout artists, we always expect knockouts. But that was you slaughtered her for
Yeah,
12.
we
For
get
10
spoiled a little bit.
Yeah,
and,
so
and the fans too.
yeah, exactly, they get spoiled, but you did your thing from round 1 to round 10, and it was like and maybe a lot of people that didn't know you, they saw your skill set there. Everybody was talking about your body work. You was barbecuing the ribs. He was barbecuing the ribs on Mercado. So I think a lot of people that never saw you fight, even if you would have knocked
If
her,
I'm knock you out from round to
yeah,
round.
even if you would have knocked her out, like in let's say in the second round, yeah, I think people would have expected that more. But at least now everybody got to see your skill set, your feints, how you go about it, And I think it was actually good. It was actually good. It was actually good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know for
yeah.
you don't like working overtime. I know.
Like, before every round, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna put my hands on you. But yeah, I mean, I always criticize myself, so I feel like I could have done more. I could have thrown a lot more punches, but it is what it is. I'm glad that I put on a performance for the young crowd, and it was amazing. Afterwards, all the young kids. I took so many pictures, and it was young teenagers and young girls coming up to me and telling me, "You're my idol. You're my hero. You're my inspiration. I only came here for you, for a woman you represent." That's exactly what I want to do, and I was super super proud of what I put out for women's boxing, and it was just the whole crowd. It was just an amazing night.
Hey, no pun intended, and I'm glad that Jake Paul, had this platform that gave you that type of platform and gave you that type of light. But I paid for the pay-per-view for Amanda Serrano. You know what I'm saying? I paid for the pay-per-view to watch you. So I do believe that there was people out there saying, man, that they went there for you. They paid their pay-per-view for you. I mean, I think that, yeah, you stole the show. Even though that, yeah, we're looking for the knockout, but then and that it's like it's the way that you closed is the way that you stole the show. You closed that you stole the show. And
Yeah, no, I'm kind of glad that both of us went decision, because we had a little bet.
oh
me
yeah.
and me and Jake had a little bet of the knockout of the night. Yeah. So I'm glad we went the decisions, even though I did steal the show, because I believe a better performance. But overall it was a pretty great night for both of us. I mean, Jake Paul showed that he's a fighter, and that's what he wanted to show. He can get hit, he can come back, and he can fight. So it was, and for Woodley being his first time in a boxing ring, he showed that he can fight. And maybe if the rematch comes along, it's gonna be a different story. It's gonna be
That's
probably a better match.
That's what's up. I think so. I think it could be a rematch. A lot of people felt like he was robbed. I thought the scorecard. I just felt like Woodley should have done and could have wasn't throwing enough punches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to official. He said
Yeah,
Amanda
and to
Serrano the
add,
best. Uh huh.
oh, thank you so much. But to
She's
add that
humble and the best in boxing.
the whole night was awesome, and the pay was good, but the bonus was even better.
Ooh, money. And of course, that Katie Taylor's gonna be fighting this weekend, and it's becoming
Yeah.
this Manny Pacquiao Mayweather, where every time somebody's looking at you, they thinking about Katie. They looking at Katie, they thinking about you. The name is gonna it's like a Tupac and Biggie. It's like a Nas and Jay-Z. It's like a Manny Pacquiao Mayweather.
Can't have one without the other, right?
Exactly. You're not gonna hear Katie Taylor without. She's gonna have to answer to Amanda Serrano. She's gonna get ticked off in press conferences. Yeah. And you be like, look. If they pay you, answer the same question. It's a rhetorical question, but again, I know you answered it in the post fight interview, but if nobody saw it, what is gonna take for Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor to finally get in the ring?
I mean, I believe that Eddie Hearn or her team said that she has a couple of defenses that she has to mandatories, and then continue to and it's if I'm doing what I continue to do, I'm continuing to win. She's continued. Hopefully, she's gonna win. I'm rooting for her this coming weekend to continue win and prosper her success, and then that fight is definitely gonna happen. I mean, I believe if the money is right, if Eddie Hearn is he's on board. So yeah,
hey,
it should be like early March, April next year.
All right. Okay, you're giving us a date. All right, so everybody relax. They're giving us some type of timeline because we don't want the 6 years of Mayweather and Pacquiao. That was 6 years. That was like, oh my God, we don't want none of that.
No, like, 6 years I'd be in an island somewhere by myself, hanging out, all by myself.
Exactly. So with how do you feel? Because I do think that a lot of people saw you, and you want to become undisputed in your division. So what you think is realistic? What you think is next? I don't think next is gonna be Katie Taylor, but what you think is next for you? Or we just trying to get in the ring?
Well, we definitely, I mean, it's just been a couple of days now, but we definitely want to become undisputed. We're going for the other champions, and honestly, I don't know. I'm not the one who does the negotiations. I'm not the one who. I'm just a fighter. I go out and I express to the team what I want to do, and they have to go figure it out and try to bring me what I want. I mean, we've been trying for a while now, and it hasn't come, but that's what I want. Everyone knows what I want. I want the two champions become undisputed, and then the Katie Taylor fight, and then we'll see from there. Hopefully, that will be the end of my career. I don't know.
Look at that. See, we all got that. We all got it right. National weather flash flow. You got that too, right? Shut up. Yeah, I got that alarm. You see, I'm telling you, folks, the Wi-Fi is bad. I'm telling you, it's bad out here in New York City.
I know. It's the weather. Yeah, and if I could continue to make, if I can make the money that I made this fight, I probably won't even need to bid it or it's just it's just, I want to be able to be able to look back and say, this is what boxing's done for me, and titles don't pay the bills, that's for sure.
It's getting to that point where fighters are actually saying that, it's becoming apparent that fighters are becoming to say that, belts don't matter. And when in your career you felt like, I'm going for these titles, I'm going for the legacy, I'm going for the respect, but the legacy is not bringing me, it's not sustaining my fun. So then, when in your career, what was the point when you be like, yo, all right, I got this, but it's not feeding the account, it's not pocketing my pockets. When do you feel like, you know what, it's time for me to get real paid, I'm giving you enough.
It's definitely been a while since I've been thinking about that. I'm gonna have
It's frozen.
big percentage that's coming off of your purse, and you can't pay belts. I can't pay the bills with my belts. I can't buy the house that I dream of with my belts. So I definitely wanna. But it's been a while since I became, like, I would say 5-6 division world champion, where I was getting paid a little bit of money, and that was one of the reasons too 5 division world champion, and I had a bigger offer from an MMA company. That's why I decided to do MMA. So, even back then, I was still not getting paid what I deserve being a 5 division world champion.
Yeah, and I
Yeah, my
tweeted.
last 4 fights were I was paid very well. I was happy with what I've what I've got. So, I mean, hopefully it should be going up and getting better from now on.
Do you can you care to, if you want, because I'm not trying to be in nobody's pocket, but Jake Paul put something out there that said this person, you got paid this, Danny Dubois got paid that, Tyson Tommy Fury got paid this. Is that accurate? Is those number accurate?
Yeah, well, I don't know about what they got paid, but it was pretty close. He was pretty close in my part.
All right, all right,
I
all
don't know
right.
if it
So
was, but
it was pretty close, We're not going. She's not going to touch on the numbers. Get off her pockets, That's her business. We just want to know a little rounders, no estimation there. So it was close. What was said. So there y'all go, fans.
yeah, it was a few hundred. So I was pretty satisfied, and yeah.
But it was the highest paid fight that
Yeah,
you've been in.
definitely,
Okay, so
and that's why I definitely my hat goes off, and I'm gonna forever thank Jake Paul for what he done. He took a pay cut so everyone on that card get the best the most paycheck, the biggest paycheck that they had, and even Yami Leg got a nice chunk of money, and especially for her for being Mexican. So
mhm.
um she yeah, and Jake Paul, a lot of people have bad things to say about him, but he's really, he's an advocate for women in combat sports, and he's really, I think he's changing the game of boxing now. So
I was saying that. I was saying that yesterday. I'm like, they could talk however they want to talk about Jake Paul, but it seems like he does have a respect for boxers. Even Regis Prograis had a payday in his last event. He could have easily, in the promotion, it was you and we Jake Paul and Amanda Serrano. He could have easily would have said, it's just about me. But he was in Puerto Rico.
yeah,
That was in the gym.
and definitely having this fight with Woodley, and I think it opened up his eyes. He was like, it's funny because after the fight, when he was coming out the ring, going back to the locker room, we embraced each other, and he looked at me and he laughed. He said, "Wow, they were tougher than what we expected," and I laughed. So now I think he has a different point of view of he was in a real fight, a round fight. He was getting hit, he got hit, he was able to come back, and he was able to win by a split decision. So I think now he has a newfound look on boxing. Like now he can consider himself a real boxer because he's been through it.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, I was one of the ones. I tweeted this. I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago when I said, when you fought Heather Harding in New York City, y'all bring the crowd. Even when y'all was doing, I think it was on a Wednesday or Tuesday when y'all was shadow boxing in the ring. Y'all bred the crowd. It was a New York City. It was Amanda Serrano, Heather Hardy crowd. And in my opinion, what was reported, I said, man, y'all got peanuts, but y'all the one that bring the crowd. I remember after the fight when I was there,
Yes.
and people was like wasn't even into the main event because it was y'all crowd. So I'm like, when
Yeah, no,
people talk,
people left after the main event.
yeah,
I mean, during the
exactly,
main
yeah. Oh, you got
pretty much empty. Yeah, it was.
it
And then I
was, it
only
was,
made yeah, I only made 100 for that. So it
yes.
wasn't. It
So
wasn't,
that was
and we
that was
brought in the crowd, and we had to sell tickets, both from Brooklyn, and yeah, it wasn't wasn't a great, and it was a great 10 round fight. So
that and that's when I'm like, you know what, like when people talk about not fair and things of that nature, when people say, "Oh, who's bringing in the tickets?" or when they talk about, of course, Katie and Amanda, and they talk about, well, she bring the tickets. Well, we see Serrano bringing tickets. We see, but still, the business of boxing didn't give her
but
what she
the great
deserved.
part is that I'm not even from Cleveland, and it was I was like, it was amazing when I walked out of it. I felt like I was on my block, like if everyone knew. Well, not everyone knows me on my block, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was um a whole experience. Like I thought that I was in Puerto Rico or something. It was an amazing. Everybody was cheering, and it was so cool. And even going places. Actually, my half brother lives in Cleveland, Ohio, and he said, "You don't know how many people know you." I went to a barber shop. The girl Amanda Cuss, who did my hair. Everybody in the barber shop knew who I was, and it was just I was like, "Oh my god, I have a fan base like different places worldwide." Yeah,
That's what's up.
my brother, he sold from Cleveland. He sold 25 tickets over there. So Showtime. People were able to see that where no matter where I go, I was able to sell tickets, and they were like, "Wow!" They were surprised to see that.
So and so now, do you think like how is your relationship with Showtime?
Oh, my relationship with Showtime is awesome. It was because of Steven Espinoza that we was on this show. He recommended me to Jake Paul because he wanted to put a female fight on his card, and Steven Espinoza mentioned me because we worked. I've made history with Showtime twice, being a 5 division and a 6 division world champion. And I don't know. Then, but Steven, he loves me. I love him, and we're gonna hopefully continue to work. Fingers crossed.
And I know exactly why
Yeah,
they
and then
pick you,
hopefully
man. You're the most
thank you.
exciting. You're the
No, but
most exciting female fighter out there. Nobody can deny
thank
that.
you,
You bring something to the table that
thank you,
and I'm not saying the other girls don't. They do. But you bring an element. You bring that. You bring that style. You bring that grit. You bring the knockouts. You bring that that it factor that it might be missing when people like to critique the women boxing. You know what I'm saying? When in terms of
now
knockouts,
like yeah, now it's either a knockout or not, or just a 10 round war of getting that beating.
demolished.
So now you just like, oh, is he gonna knock out this one, and then it's the element of surprise.
Hey, I tell you
I
like
want
this:
to
if,
prove to the
if anybody would
viewers.
if anybody would ask me, would I rather get kicked around for 10 rounds or get knocked out in the second round? I choose the second round. I mean, just knock me on the second round.
Oh
You're not gonna
yeah,
put them the type of punishment. That's what I'm like. Okay, she tough. She tough. Mercado is tough.
yeah. No,
All credit.
we
Oh,
definitely Yeah, that as a fighter, you definitely would say that. I'd rather get knocked out the first, second round than get a 10 round beating. But yeah, but the future is fingers crossed. The future is bright for us. We're in talks with Jake Paul and his team, his management team. So hopefully we'll be able to in the future be
what?
working with them. And they have a good connection with Showtime too. So fingers crossed. I mean, hopefully everything goes well. I put on a great performance. I gave it my all, even to the outfit, to the shoes, to the my body Jordans.
Yeah, flashy man. They gotta get you a Jordan endorsement. That'll be hot. That'll be hot. A Amanda Serrano Jordan edition. You know, frozen a little bit there. Let me see if it's my end also. Let me cover my end. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Yeah, she's frozen. She frozen. Try to come back in, Amanda. But yeah, man, sorry folks out there, man. The weather is so effed up around here, man. So yeah, it's been raining all day long. It's been raining hard all day long. So hopefully she just pop right back up. Thank you, AK. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to shine light on the positive. If y'all want a some type of negativity, y'all could be stuck on that. I'm gonna be stuck on the positive. So, um, people could dwell on the negative and want to outshine and want to overlook what has transpired. But we're going to shine on on what's positive and let the positivity take over. The trending brand and the trending brand name. We got Katie Taylor going to be fighting this weekend, so of course the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor is going to ramp up. The conversation is going to be ramping up. A lot of people are going to be covering the these two ladies, these two warriors, probably the most decorated champions, not just females, but most the two are one of the most decorated champions in the sport of boxing. Also Clarissa Shields, So, um, yeah, I think that That is. Let me see if she popped right back up. But yeah, man, let me shout out to the people out there. Let me shout out to the people. Good looking out for the people that's been donating to the channel. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. That's what's up. That's what's up. Where you at? Damn, Serrano was nice. Yeah, man. Shout out to Amanda Serrano. She giving her time. I know that, after a fight, they like to go on vacay. She like to relax, not to, answer rhetorical questions and things of that nature. But salute Toledo, salute Danny, salute. WBC needs to keep it 100 and strip Valdez like they did David. Wow. Yes. El borracho, sí, dímelo, el adobo, el sazón. Giovanni, dímelo, mi hermano. David, what's up, Punch? Fort Worth, what's good? What's good? Working and listening. Tony in the building, what's good, my brother? Ralph in the building, what's good? Easy, WBC, we back Canelo camp. Hey. Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Easy. WBC, we back Canelo camp. Look. We got to keep it real, man. We just got to keep it real, got to keep it honest. And these guys are just getting, and they getting caught and they're getting tested for similar things, trying to weight cut. So we see Andy Ruiz, he's losing weight. Oh my God, Andy Ruiz, I can finally see my pee-pee. I can finally see my pee-pee. Thank you, Eddy Reynoso. Eddy Reynoso, thank you for whatever's in the water. Thank you. It's my first time I ever seen my pee-pee since when I was a little kid. I've been fat all my life and I couldn't do it. Damn, what Eddy Reynoso got? Dame date algo, Andy Ruiz. Ven para acá, déjale el traneador que tú tienes allá. Yo te voy a ayudar. Ven a mi gym. Ven para mi gimnasio. Yo te voy a ayudar. Tú verás que por la primera vez tú vas a ver tu pipí. Tú verás, tú vas a rebajar. Ven conmigo. Valdez, man, Eddie, yo no sé si yo le voy a ganar a Miguel Bochet porque ese hombre es fuerte. ¡Cállese la boca! Tú no ves cómo yo podía al Canelo Alvarez que le gane el Triple G. Ven conmigo. Come. Tómate ese té. Ese té es bueno. A mí no me gusta el té, a mí me gusta el café. Tómate ese té. Herbalife. Tú no oyes de eso. Yo te voy a ayudar. Tú le vas a ganar a Miguel Bochet. Yeah, we're gonna box him around right. No. You're going to knock him out. Pero yo no soy tan fuerte. Yes, tú verás. Bébete ese té. Valdez eat tea. Why you think that he lost? Yo, why you think that he lost to Brandon Figueroa? See, he got eaten, Eddie. He's called Eddy Reynoso called Luis Neri. Ve lo que pasa cuando te va. Ve cuando. I'm sorry, Eddie. Can I come back to the gym? No, tú te quedas con eso, por eso que perdiste. Oh, yo. There's already a video footage of Valdez when he showed his nutritionist in the video leading up to the previous fight. It's not Reynoso's camp. Ask that dude. I know. I don't. Yo, Stance. I don't know what it is, man. We're gonna look. This is what it is. There's so much drama in the sport of boxing. I just want to laugh most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring light to it. Let's bring some comedy into it. That's all I'm saying. We don't know the answer. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what the hell they putting in their body. We don't know. All we do all day is we listen to something, then we Google it. That's what we do. We Googling what we think it is. I want to see Katie Taylor. Must happen, Punch. It will happen. It must happen. They said probably a year and a half. Short than a year and a half. I do believe that, again, I want to see that fight, but I respect these women so much as being the best of the best that they got to be compensated the proper way. And I know that Katie Taylor is being compensated very, very well. And I do believe that Amanda Serrano could be compensated very well. She is a seven-figure fighter. F what y'all heard. Both of these ladies are 7-figure fighters. Even Clarissa Shields is a seven-figure fighters. People want to be like, oh, but what she did the last fight? Where's the money going to come from? Where the money came from for Michael Garcia? Huh? Where the money came from? Where the money comes from where the money comes from in terms of when people was fighting in the bubble. Where that money come from? Where that money come from? I don't want to hear that stuff that they ain't on 7. There's money in the pot, bro. There's money in the pot. There's money in the pot. There's money for these ladies. These ladies are 7-figure fighters. It is what it is. Yeah, I said it. Do you think that Kenny Porter would be a good trainer for Rolly? By the way, your Ray Flores impersonation is funny as F. Tito, I think Kenny Porter could be a good trainer for any fighter, any young fighter. I think he brings something to the table in terms of consistency, nutritionist. He knows it all. Strength and conditioning. He's serious about the business. You know what I'm saying? He's respected he's respected in the business. I think that Kenny Porter could if he want to take on a lot of fighters, I think he could really make help people become champions out there in the sport of boxing. Yeah, I do think that Kenny Porter is one of the best trainers and one of the most underrated trainers out there in the sport of boxing. Yeah. Good looking out, Tito. Good looking out. Well, yeah. So he asked me, do you think Kenny Porter would be good trainer for Rolly? By the way, your Ray Flores impersonation is funny as fuck. Well, I think that Kenny Porter is a good trainer for any young fighter that want to accomplish whatever Sean Porter has to accomplish. So I think that Kenny Porter is right in line of becoming a wonderful trainer and maybe a possible future trainer of the year. Where the money from, J. Paul, come from? The money is there. If the power that be want to be there. Exactly. Everybody subscribe to my brother, the Sweet Science Examiner. Exactly, bro. The money is there. See, I think of the people that want to say that, no, the money is not there. But look, the money is there for advertising, marketing, investors. You're worth as much. You're worth whatever they're willing to pay you, right? And I'm not saying that Eddie Hearn needs to come up with the money to pay her. Well, I'm not saying that. It's Eddie Hearn. I think it's everybody. It's way more people behind the scenes than Eddie Hearn. All right, there's way more hands in a cookie jar, and I think that's the problem where people just we don't know other hands in a cookie jar, but there's other people in hands in a cookie jar to get some type of money. You cannot tell me that Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano is 1.2 million a pop fighter. You can't tell me that the best female fight historically that this is going to be built. This is built up as the best matchup female fight in the history of boxing. You cannot tell me that 1.2 million is what's in the pot. Sorry, you can't do it. I don't give a damn what type of analytics, what type of numbers you're throwing at me. The shit is common sense to me. Nobody say, yo, how the hell did Mikey Garcia get $7 million versus Jesse Vargas? Oh my God, yeah, he was really worth it, right? We don't know. Am I saying he's not worth that money? We just know that the money comes into the table. What about when we're talking about PBC fighters? When we're talking about, how much they gave Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford in the bubble, really? 4.4 million for Bud, 2 million for Kell Brook. Oh yeah, 6 million, on the bubble. Where the money come from? The gate? Stop it. There's money out there, man. There's money. You know what it is? It's the lack of promotion. It's the investments. Yo, what's good, Charles? What's good, Charles? Good looking out, my brother. Good looking now. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's go. I don't even know why people want to even justify. Just say, yo, pay these women that money. We should be loving this. We should all be, yo, pay that woman that money. Pay those women that money. No, Amanda Serrano doesn't deserve this because she never get this type of money. And, she never cracked. She never sold this. And she never, man, shut up, man. Let these women get that money, man. Let's all promote that. How about that? Let's all promote that they get paid. Oh, $1 million? Is that so much? Huh? No, Amanda Serrano. No, she doesn't deserve this. No, she didn't get paid this. Oh, please, man. Stop being a hater. Stop being a hater, man. Stop being a hater. Keep that safe energy punch. Ask Serrano about the penalties thing at her gym. And that was a long time ago. You want me to ask about something that was already documented years and years and years ago? Really? That's like me asking about Floyd Sr. and ask him about, yo, what happened with you and your son when he kicked you out the gym? See, that's what I mean. You into drama. I get it. You want to hear drama. Didn't the dude, sir, you want me to go back and ask about that? That's like if somebody come out of jail and the dude, and you want to ask the dude and he's trying to seek for a job, and you be like, yo, so back in 2008, yeah, you robbed the purse. Why? What the fuck is he talking about, man? When there's a will, there's a way. We need the best fights right now, JC. Yes, sir. We need that. We need that, sir. Yes. 230K. No, 250K, Mike. 250K. Mr. Cheesehead, what's good? What up, Punch? What's good, my G? I'm doing good. Your title was Drama, Punch. Ooh. Oh. This is what it is, you see? This is what it is. Just stay into the topic. Yo, Nat, just stay into the topic. Why you mad? Did Andy Ruiz give you something? Did Luis Neri give you something? Did Canelo give you something? Yo, Canelo Alvarez is pound for pound number one. Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow of the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez is the best that we have to offer in the sport of boxing. Now, let's move forward to what's going on in that gym. Get it? You could give props, but you got to call it out, Nat. You got to call it out. Your title was Little Drama. No, they are Little Drama. Somebody was getting popped with something, sir. That's drama, sir. Oh, you want me to sweep it under the rug because we respect what Canelo Alvarez does in the ring? No, let's call it out, bro. Let's call it out. What y'all gonna say now? Oh, yo, Punch. Yo, he's switching up. Yo, Punch is flip-flopping. Yo, Punch is not up for the Latino people. What? That's what you're going to say? Because I'm calling it out? Come on, man. Come on, guys. Come on, man. That's like, now I know, yo, Net, so that's your style. If you get popped with something, you point the finger, but what about him? Over there in that gym, they got this and this and that. Come on, man. That's snitch tendencies, my brother. That's snitch tendencies, Net. Don't expose yourself like that, my brother. That's snitch tendency. I say something about you, yo, but what about him? Hey, yo, you ain't had your sneakers tied, but he ain't had his sneakers tied too. You go to detention. You was talking in the class, but he was talking in the class too. Look, you ain't saying nothing about him. Now I know you was one of those guys in school. You snitch motherfucker, you. Why not call out Serrano's corner, but you want to call out Canelo? See, that's what I mean. Y'all on some snitch shit, Pika. Y'all on some snitch shit right now. Why you don't call out this, but you don't want to call out this? But you got to call out this. No, let's stay with this. We was talking about that yesterday. Oh, y'all wasn't tuning in? How about catch my live show yesterday? And then we was talking about that. Or the day before yesterday. Especially, what's the day? Wednesday? We was talking about that on Monday. We got to move on. You say to talk positive by accusing people like Andy. I didn't accuse Andy. I didn't accuse Andy. When did I accuse Andy, yo? Are you listening? Are you assuming? I said that Andy, this is the lose weight crew. This is the cut weight crew. You feel me? I didn't say that Andy Ruiz was tested positive something. I think that Andy Ruiz is when we talk about Andy Ruiz, we talk about his weight, cutting his weight. Oh, now Valdez is about cutting weight. Canelo Alvarez and the Cabrillo was about cutting weight. Luis Neri been popped in Japan. He's banned from a country, yo. He's banned from a commission. But no. You want me to sweep it under the rug because you want me to point the finger at everybody else. How about we point the finger on this one and then tomorrow's live, we're trying to point the finger at somebody else. Huh? Come on. Why people so butthurt? Why people so butthurt about it? Like, yo. They taking your skin. Exactly. Yo, Samir. Exactly. I don't know what the hell is whatever he got caught with. Oh, Nettie wasn't with Eddie. All right, he wasn't with, but I seen the pictures with Eddie. He got pictures with Eddie. Hold on, shit. Let me come about. Oh man. Oh, yo, man. Okay. All right. Look. Louis Netty splits from trainer Eddy Reynoso after single fight together. So he was never with Netty. He was never with Eddy Reynoso. He was never with Eddy Reynoso. Netty was never with Eddy Reynoso. Huh? And then he leaves Eddy Reynoso and get his ass whooped by Brandon Figueroa. Oh, wow. You don't see. What are you talking about? He was never with Eddy Reynoso. Let me read an article for y'all. One of boxing's strongest stable just got a wee bit smaller. The WBC Super Bantamweight champion Louis Netty will no longer have former trainer of the year Eddy Reynoso in his corner going forward. What are you talking about that Netty was not with Eddy Reynoso? What are you talking about, bro? Mr. Chi, Eddy Reynoso runs the fat camp. Yo, I need to join. I need to join in too. I'm not dissing them, yo. I need to join that fat camp, bro. I'm telling you, man. I have weight problems. You know, probably the older the metabolism slows up, and I want to know what the fuck they got. You know what I'm saying? Planet Fitness ain't doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? They be having some pizzas on a Tuesday, and it's not, and then I just be eating the pizza. I get some 3 slices, and they have candy on the front desk. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. Eddy Reynoso, help me out. Come on. Why y'all mad though? Why y'all mad? Yo, that's like, come on, man. You can't ignore it, bro. You can't ignore that. Y'all can't ignore it. I don't think that whatever they took, right? The computer roll, whatever, what's the name of it again? See, I even forgot because it's really not a big deal, but it is what it is, though. I don't think marijuana is a big deal, but they made it a big deal in the past, right? They made it a big deal in the past, and I know a lot of people in the comment box, maybe you're a smoker, and you like, weed ain't a drug. Weed ain't a drug. Weed ain't a drug. Why don't you guys do some research and find out for yourself? Reynoso fed, blah, blah, blah. Saludo, Canelo Alvarez. That was crazy how they went after Floyd for that weed thing. Weed is not a drug, though. I know it, but it was a bad substance, right? Was weed a bad substance in boxing? Hmm? Hmm? Was weed a bad substance in boxing? Hmm? Was weed a bad substance in sports? Hmm? Is that bad? You see? I know. Matt chat in the building was good. Haney, Boo Boo, Plancher call all team snack. All fighters that rely on moving on bicycle while boxing, Lance Armstrong. Send me the link. Weed has chemicals. Let me see, man. What's going on here, bro? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Now, y'all want me to give free? Y'all want me to give hall passes? I'm not giving hall passes. I'm not giving hall passes. Come on. I'm not giving hall yes, but don't understand how weed bad in sports. Exactly, we don't. There's some, we don't. That's what they do to Canelo. They bring up things that happened years and years ago. Ask Nate Diaz, that boy be smoking before every UFC fight. Yeah, right? I thought that's little. I think that the people should be smoking weed if they want to smoke weed. I don't think that does anything. He said, Tony I have my medical card. Uh-huh. You know, I mean, of course, it's an art in cutting weight, right? And you know, I think to be honest, yo, we're talking about cutting weight, but I think that when you rehydrate, that's more illegal. That should be illegal to me. Rehydrating 20 more pounds, 18 more pounds. I think that should be legal to me. That's why I do like what the IBF does. That 10 pounds, you can't go over that 10 pounds after weigh-in. I like that. That rehydrating to like what? 100. I remember who was it? Remember, even Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, they couldn't even list how much he weighed. Remember, they didn't even want to list how much he weighed. Go back to that fight. There was rumors that he rehydrated to a lot. That was just rumors. You think Reynoso's in the trap behind the gym? I don't know, but I won't put it past me. I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past me. Andy probably has to stop smoking with him. Chavez Jr., the biggest pothead in boxing. Is this? Who the hell is this?
Yo, Punch, this is the real rap star. Too many motherfucking trolls out there. Get off my motherfucking dick. So many fucking fake accounts. I can't believe people are scared of my voice. All I do is support boxing. But how you feeling, my brother, from the other side of the pond?
I'm doing good, rap star. How you know that this was in a church service episode?
Hey, man, look, man, all respect to Amanda Serrano. I want to let you know this, Punch.
What?
And this is why I've come on it. And I'm just going to keep my hands up. 6 months ago, you told me about women's boxing. And I'm going to start covering women's boxing. Amanda Serrano is the real deal. She showed me skills in there, Punch. She showed me a footwork, the jab, the head movement. Amanda Serrano's got the package. And after watching her, I'm getting the buzz for women's boxing. You know, you don't always need to knock somebody out to show the skills in there. And Amanda Serrano, she got everything, bro. She got the skills to pay the bills. She deserves the big fight with Katie Taylor. Both of these women need to get it on. It's big for boxing. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, pay them their worth and stop downplaying women's boxing. I'm with you now on this, bro.
I like that. You see what Amanda Serrano done?
Yeah.
Created another fan in Rap Star. Rap Star didn't like women's boxing for nothing.
No, I liked it, but I never used to support it.
You didn't like it. I remember.
I liked it.
You never watched it. You never liked it. You never liked it.
Oh, don't be like that. I always love boxing.
But it's good.
Bro.
It only takes one. Even in boxing itself, it only takes one. I bet when everybody started watching boxing, it was just that one fight. It had to be Mike Tyson, Julio Cesar Chavez, probably if you was older, Muhammad Ali. It only takes that one fighter to bring you into the sport so then you can love the sport. Then you further educate yourself on the sport. It's just like women boxing. I know a lot of men that don't watch women boxing. But then it takes that one. It might be Clarissa Shields. It might be Katie Taylor. It might be Natasha Jonas. It might be Amanda Serrano. But then when you watch one and then she fights one and then you get to know the girl that she fights and then you get to know who she could fight and then you know the division and then you start expanding just like we all do in every sport. Basketball. Some people just was watching Michael Jordan and then that's what brought them into loving basketball. You know, so it only takes one. So you telling me, Rap Star, that it was Amanda Serrano to be like, I like women boxing. Was it Amanda Serrano that did that for you?
Yeah, Amanda Serrano gave Rap Star a buzz. I don't say this. Katie Taylor's a great fighter, but I never watched the whole fight from the beginning to the end. I don't lie. I keep it real with you, Punch. You know, at the end of the day, when I watch Amanda Serrano's fight, I just saw the skills. I said, this is going to be a war. Her and Katie Taylor is going to be a war. And that's what's bringing me to the sport. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. I do like Clarissa Shields, but I just don't like her motherfucking attitude. Right? Clarissa Shields is good, but she always compares herself to men. And she's always downplaying men. And then she speaks. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not saying Clarissa Shields got a bitchy attitude, but sometimes she can act like a bitch. And I feel like that doesn't help her, bro. The problem is you got to be humble in this sport as a woman. And not many men like to see women who are downplaying other men, trying to say that they can fight other men and shit like that. Because the same thing she did, You know,
when she said that she could.
I think Clarissa Shields is a good fighter though, but I haven't really watched much of her, bro.
When she said that she could beat Triple G and Keith Thurman, that rubbed you off?
Yeah, I didn't like all that talk, but because when I watch Clarissa Shields, she looks like a beast. Like she looks like she can knock everybody out. And the problem, what I see is that she's got a good work rate. She knows how to box. She's definitely a great boxer for a woman, but she can't she can't put people to sleep. The way that she talks, it's like you expect her to put people to sleep. And I feel like people just see her constantly in unanimous decisions. You never see her really putting a woman down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just feel like Amanda Serrano, she be knocking a lot of women out.
She only got 2 knockouts. I think 2 TKOs, 2 knockouts.
Oh, you must know. I don't watch Clarissa Shields like that, bro.
This is why, like I respect, right? I respect women boxing. I love. I think, man, I don't know, man. It's becoming this men boxing or whatever. Anyway, the females in boxing, I respect it, but Amanda Serrano just bring that if factor. She just is entertaining, just like Jessica McCaskill. Jessica McCaskill. She's ruthless, man. She's high octane. She's going out there for it's almost, she reminds me of the Sean Porter of female boxing. Natasha Jonas and Katie Taylor when they was going at it. Persoon versus Katie Taylor, that was a great fight. A lot of people, there was people that felt that Katie Taylor lost to Persoon. So it's fun to watch. It is fun to watch, and especially a lot of people may not like the 3 minutes, but the 2 minutes is actually what makes them entertain. Like it's what makes them rush. It's bad because it makes them rush, but they throwing a lot of punches in those 2 minutes. So I do like that matchup with Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, and I just don't think that it's one of the biggest matchup in women boxing. I think that's one of the best matchup in the whole of boxing. I don't even want people talking about, this is the best female. Nah, this is the best, one of the best matchup of all of boxing in general. What you think about that? Oh, he's probably taking a piss. Anyway, I think that Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano is one of the top 3 biggest fight of all of boxing, and this is why these are 7-figure fighters right here. You cannot tell me the biggest fight in female and one of the biggest fights in the whole in the entire boxing industry that is Katie Taylor get 1 million. And then Serrano gets like 200,000. Nah, get the hell out of here. Nah, don't be pushing money pennies in her face. You good? Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, look, there's another fighter that.
Let me ask you a question before you go. Let me ask you a question before. Do you think that both fighters, Katie Taylor's already getting $1 million, right? Do you think that Amanda Serrano deserve $1 million?
I mean, Katie Taylor's undisputed, right?
Yes.
Amanda Serrano's a three belt holder, correct?
She's a 7-division world champion.
Right.
And unified right now.
Right. Who's the A side in that fight?
Probably Katie Taylor, yeah.
It should be at least 60-40 then. Yeah. You get me, Punch?
Uh-huh. But you think in a fight of that magnitude, we're talking about this is the best. This is the best fight female boxing have to offer, right?
Hey, Punch, it should be 60-40. In worst way, it should be 60-40. If an A side's there and Katie Taylor's a bigger draw, it should be 60-40 then. If it's the worst way up.
Fair. That's fair.
Is that fair?
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so like in any other fight, 60-40 when a man's boxing, most men, which are A side, get 60, and the other person who's trying to claim or go to win that fight is 40%. So it should be 60-40. Amanda Serrano don't deserve 200,000. If Katie Taylor's getting $1 million, she should be getting 600,000-700,000 at least.
Okay. Give me a second. Can you hold it down for me 1 minute?
I don't know, man. If people can hear me, bro, I got a bad connection. If you can hear me, they should.
I can hear you. Right? I can hear you.
Yeah, so I just want to know from the chat: are they into women's boxing now? Are you guys finally slowly watching women's boxing? Because I'm going to be real with you. A lot of hardcore boxing fans, and I'm going to put my hands up. We don't watch women's boxing with the same passion that we watch men's boxing. It just doesn't happen. Like a lot of men, they don't have the same enthusiasm, especially when I sit with my guys from England. You know what I mean? They don't sit with the same enthusiasm. Like, oh yeah. Clarissa Shields fighting this weekend. Everybody, let's go get our beers. You know what I mean? Let's get ready for the fight. People don't really talk about women's boxing with the same passion that I see for men's boxing. Why do you think that is? You know what I'm saying? Why? And let me ask the chat: are you guys into women's boxing the same way that you're into men's boxing? And I guarantee you're not. And I feel like women's boxing needs a lot more fans behind those women. And for some reason, women's boxing is not elevating. They have to fight and they have to make noise to get paid. And there's not too much money with I see with the promotions and the TV networks. It has to go down to that, bro. That the TV networks are not funding or giving enough budget to the promoters to make fights for women. That's what I think it is. But let me see. So Peter says that is because there aren't as many women boxing bouts. Yeah, I get you, Peter. But also, the only way they can do that is they should have a tournament. See, what I think should happen, right? Punch and the chat. I think they should have some kind of a women's tournament and try and get like 6 women, great women fighters, right? And get a couple of the big names like Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor to be in this tournament and get a bunch of women and make one of these huge tournaments like they did when they did it with Josh Taylor and they did that tournament, you know, the same tournaments that they did with Andre Ward, Carl Froch. Everybody went in for a tournament and everybody knew who the fighters were after the fights. And I think if we can get 6 good women and we can get a TV network and get a deal for all these ladies and the winner makes like 5 million or 10 million, make some fucking noise. We need the right people behind women's boxing. Otherwise, women's boxing is not going to get the same just not going to get the same buzz. There ain't nobody going to be looking to budget or fund women's boxing unless you start building it now. And maybe it has to start from the amateurs. I don't know. Maybe they got to start building a lot more women fighters, because I would love to see a woman who comes into the sport of boxing and even makes a lot of vocal noise, who's very, one of these ladies who can just talk that talk so that she can bring all those fans to the sport. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get a woman who's so loud out there, who's ready for all the smoke. Some kind of a personality like that can help. But for sure, man, women's boxing is not the same sport it's the same sport, but it doesn't get the same recognition as men's boxing. You know, after what you told me, how the women, they only get a little bit of money. Most of the women, even if they've got a lot of titles, they can't make more than couple $100,000. Then the truth is, a lot of fighters coming out of all over the world as men, they're getting like so much more money and they don't even have titles. So women's boxing is not in the right place at the right time at the moment, the way I see it. Punch, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So I think we need some people like some Arab money. We need the Arabs to get involved, bro. We need the Saudi Arabian money, bro. Hopefully they can start helping these women's boxing, because we need people to start building the foundation. And that comes from backing it with money. See, if Amanda Serrano becomes worth $1 million tomorrow, it's better for the women's sport.
Exactly.
Because she's such an accomplished fighter. The next woman fighter coming up, Punch, is going to be worth that kind of money.
Exactly. And that's what I've been trying to say. There's other people out there that's trying to keep that wants to justify it. There's other people that don't want her to get the money. So it's people out there that I don't know why Why, if I say that she's worth 7 figures, they try to be like, no, she's not. She didn't get this much money before. Man, get that. You know that she deserved the money. Let her get the money, and the money is there. It's boxing, all right? It's boxing. The money is there. I hate when people say that the money is not there. The money is there.
But what do you say to the subscribers? Like Stephen47. Stephen47 says the problem with women's boxing, they don't have the presence, they don't have the appeal, and they just don't have that man strength. So they're always going to be a second best. Like, you know, you get men saying that amateurs would beat, like amateur men would beat the most accomplished woman fighter. See how men think, Punch?
Yeah, but let's why people think about it like that. Like, I think one of the
don't compare it to men then.
One of the best fights that we saw was JJ versus Zhang in the UFC. The males don't talk like that in the UFC. I never heard a UFC fan even try to downplay the Nunez or the Rock. They support them. They love them. They watch them. They pay pay-per-view for them. Why? We know that Amanda Serrano was ruthless. We know she knocks basically almost all her opponents. We know she's the pound for pound knockout queen of boxing. We know that. She's no pillow
but
punch.
She's not getting treated like that, bro. She's not getting treated like the queen of the sport.
You know why? Because it also takes the fans, the boxing fans. It also takes us. But guess what? But when there's some drama going around, just like it happened at her last fight, you know, after the fight, there was some drama. Not everybody wants to know about it. Not everybody wants to talk about it. Why nobody wants to talk about it when she's knocking everybody else out? Why people are saying that whatever happened in the corner overshadowed what Amanda Serrano did, that overshadow what she did? Why they want to pay attention to that? Look, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example right here. But yo, Guido, what's good, my brother?
Dímelo. Está lloviendo aquí, está malo aquí, tú sabes.
Está malo.
Guido!
Hey, what's going on, man?
Dime, ¿qué tú piensas? What you think about Amanda Serrano, and what you think about her performance?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Punch. I'm upset with how people disrespecting her like that in the boxing community. They trying to say her 7th division don't mean shit, you know? That she only fought cab drivers and bums, you know? I don't know. Boxing, you know what, bro? Boxing fan got a big issue. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to give nobody credit out here, bro. It's a fucking damn shame. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Exactly. Like
women's boxing.
I'm getting tired of boxing fans for real, bro. All they do is want to put this racist, bias, whatever out here, bro.
You can't be angry about that because women's boxing hasn't been getting credit for a long time. It's not just now, bro.
No.
This has been going on for a long time.
I'm saying in boxing in general, even in the men's sport. And then they bring in this shit to the women's sport. It's like, damn, bro. No matter what, it's still the same shit, you know? Like Punch was just saying, the MMA fans don't do that shit. They support their fighters. They can have 10 losses. They still support their fighters and pay the fucking pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Boxing fan got a big fucking problem, bro. It's serious, bro. I don't know how this is going to be solved, bro. But it's not looking good, you know?
Now, this is what it is. Let's say in my experience, right? So I've talked about these fights. I've talked about the Clarissa Shields and, you know, the fights, the Natasha Jonas, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, right? And I'm going to give you my experience as a boxing content creator. It don't get that much love, right? It don't get that much love. Let's be honest. It don't get that much love. There's people out there that don't want to, let's say boxing content creators don't want to talk about women boxing because they do it for the numbers, right? It don't bring them no numbers and things of that nature, right? It don't bring them the type of eyeballs that they want from their subscribers or their followers or newcomers, right? But look what happened in her last fight this weekend. After the fight, and everybody was, her trainer this, trainer that. Now I'm just gonna give you an example. That last video I just dropped today went to 1K. So drama has to bring attention to
yes, Serrano. This
is my third interview with her, right? It wasn't like 1K and blowing it out of proportion, but this drama, now y'all want to pay attention to it, right? Oh, it overshadowed this. Nah, boxing has overshadowed women boxing. Boxing has overshadowed Amanda Serrano. That's what it is. It's kind of, it's funny. It's just funny. It's funny. And then there's people out there that want to talk about, oh man, Amanda Serrano don't deserve this. She don't get these type of tickets. She doesn't do the game. Man, shut up, man.
Son una pariguaya esa gente
know
llorando,
damn-
una pariguayazo, coño.
You know damn
Yo
well
estoy
these women
llorando todo el
worth
día.
way more money, man. They worth way more money, especially Amanda Serrano, worth a mil. She worth a mil. Fuck what you heard. She worth a mil. Katie Taylor worth a mil. Clarissa Shields worth a mil. And I'm not just saying 1 mil, over a mil.
Why do the TV networks don't support it that way then? Why don't they fund the budget? Why don't they give the budget to the promoters so that the promoters can make these big fights for these women and pay them that money they're worth?
I don't know. Maybe they don't want to promote.
That's what I said. Do you agree with me? We need some Saudi Arabian money and get a tournament for these ladies. And let's get Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, and some other ladies in a big tournament, bro. That would be fucking big for world boxing to show us who's the best. And then only if we could do that with Clarissa Shields. Because Clarissa Shields, it's an embarrassment for our sport that she has to go to fucking MMA.
That's a lie.
I know she had to fight MMA with some fighter, but she was falling on the floor. She don't need to do that to make money, bro.
I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, Juan says because they will go broke. That's a lie. Name me one promoter that's going bankrupt right now. Name me one promoter that's going bankrupt right now. Even on the pandemic, no gate, no tickets. Name me one promoter that's going bankrupt right now.
We got more promoters coming into the boxing.
And that's what I mean.
We got more new promoters coming in.
That's what I mean. Nah, man, it's not overpaying, Juan. You just going by these numbers, man. All situations are different, man. All situations are different. Let's not act like we know exactly what's behind the scenes, bro. There's money out there in boxing, bro. There is money out there in boxing, man. There's money out there in boxing.
Punch, I wanted to ask you a rap star. When it comes to the most exciting female fighter, what comes to your mind? Like that, you know, that makes it, like that got that charisma. You know what I'm saying? That made people want to tune in, you know? Say, oh shit, I gotta watch this fight. You know what I mean? Which fighter that comes to your mind?
I'll be honest, Serrano, Katie Taylor, and Jessica McCaskill.
Yeah, only like 3-4 fighters, yeah. And Sonisa Estrada también.
Yeah, and Estrada. And in terms of excitement?
I mean, excitement style, yeah. That brings the fans to get tuned in. Oh shit, we gotta watch this. This is she can fight, you know? She's gonna make, you know, it's gonna be a dog fight, you know?
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, Jessica McCaskill, Estrada, and I do like Clarissa Shields. I do like her style, but in terms of entertainment, yeah, those names that I said. For me, I like Natasha Jonas as well. She throw more punches a little bit. I like personally fighting. I like it.
Hey Guido, do you think we need a woman to come into the sport, yeah, who's ready for all the smoke, who goes everywhere and talks everywhere and says, you know what, and comes with some kind of, I don't know, Nassim Hamid style, or, you know, like a Conor McGregor, somebody who just don't give a fuck? Would that suit a woman?
Oh, I've been trying to say that. We need a Ricardo Mayorga. We need a Ricardo Mayorga in boxing. You know
like
what I'm saying?
Who says, like a woman like says, I want to fuck, I'll fuck all these bitches up. These bitches are not on my level,
we kind of
bro.
do. That would be great. Like a Ricardo Mayorga type, yeah? I'm going to slap you and I'm going to bet $1 million that I knock you out before 5th round. We need that machismo talk. You know
we need an Ali kind of woman, bro. We need a woman who dominates, who tells us what round she's going to knock these girls out in a punch. What about something like that? Would that help the sport?
I think it help, yeah. Of course it help. It's like a drama's myself.
We need some drama. Okay. We need some drama queen. We need some drama queen.
It always helps. It always helped the sport. It helped the males. It helped Muhammad Ali.
Look at Adrian Broner.
Like,
you know,
it helps Floyd Mayweather. It helps Mike Tyson. Like this, yeah. It might need that chick. It might need that. But I don't know when it comes. I don't know. It's also a hard thing. It's also hard because this is a male-driven sport. I think a woman could do it, but when I think this is where I think the females maybe fuck up. And you just said earlier with Clarissa Shields is when she's going against, when she brings the sexist thing. She brings the sexist thing. This is a male-driven sport. Males don't want to hear about that shit. This is a sport. Males don't want to hear that. Oh my God, we're not getting this type of money because the man is getting this type of money and this. They don't want to hear that.
Hey, listen, I just need to address the chat. Somebody said in the chat, name me one sport that a woman gets as much as a man. We're not saying that. What we're saying is You can't have a seven-weight division world champion, one of the Hall of Famers in Amanda Serrano, and you want to downplay her and pay her so small amount of money. We're not talking equal. If we were talking equal, Amanda Serrano would be worth $5 million for her next fight. Let's stop capping at it, bruv. Amanda Serrano, if she was a man, she'd be getting paid $5-6 million for her next fucking fight, just on her accomplishments. Am I right, lying or not, Punch?
No, that's what I was.
If Amanda Serrano was a man, she would be worth multi-millions in her next fight. That's what I got to say.
See, and I'm not even playing that card, right? That's not even one of my talking points. I could talk about that, right? But it's not even my talking point. It's just not business. Like we got it. It's the money is there, man. In boxing, their job also is to not let you know how much really you could get and much you know. You know that the most hated fighters are those that know what's in the pot. When you can't fake them, when they know what they know what they're really worth, those are the guys. Look at Bud, his relationship with Top Rank. Look at Teofimo Lopez's relationship. Once he's talking about nah, I'm worth more than that. The relationship is effed up. Look at Garcia. Look at a lot of fighters that start knowing wait. Nah, that's it.
And let me just address Troy.
When they be like, hold on, when they be like, that's it. I'm worth more than that. As a matter of fact, probably my manager knowing inside of your deal with the networks and stuff like that. Now there's more money there, man. You got to give me more. I'm not fighting for that chump chain no more. That's what the people get hate. They hate those fighters that are smart. They hate those fighters. They remember this is a poor man's sport. And forever they want you to think poor. Forever they want to juice you out for everything. That's what it is. So now that the man is surrounded, man, wait. No. Oh yeah, but Katie Taylor got her own country. Man, there's money out there, bro. That's why we were so much surprised that Mikey Garcia got $7 million. How he's worth $7 million after getting $3 million with Earl the True Spence for a Jesse Vargas fight. You know why? Because
he didn't even have a belt.
Exactly. Because for that event, they might be investors, the sponsors, they make deals. The promoters it's almost like a club. Yo, if you're a promoter of a club, right? You hire the DJ. You buy out the bar. And then it's your job to that week to promote so people could come so you could get your money back. So give this woman that $1 million. Give that woman that 1 point whatever million, that 1.5 Katie Taylor if you want. And guess what? Now, right there is your time to promote the fight and get your revenue. That's what they need to do. Work. These promoters do not want to work. You're a promoter. I want to go to the grocery store and I want to see posters. I want to drive in the highway and I want to see posters like I used to see. These promoters are pocketing the budget money. That's what they're doing. Anybody, please, I hope a promoter's listening right now. Any manager, you are pocketing the budget money. That's what it is. That's the answer. Which I think, folks.
I think they're comfortable with the money. They relax. They got a lot of money in their bank. It's like, we don't got to worry about promoting these guys. They can promote themselves, you know?
There's no way.
I don't know what's going on. They gotta do better.
There's no way.
They gotta do a lot better than, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not bringing no fans in, you know? They need to start doing something, bro.
And every time somebody go to purse bid, then where'd this money come from? Time out. I'm giving an example. Teofimo Lopez, $1.2 million. That's what they wanted to give him, right? And Bob Aaron was like, no. That's it. You're worth $1.2 million. That's it. That's what you're getting. That's your fight with Kambosos don't worth more than that. I'm sorry. Then fuck it, go to purse bid. And then he goes to purse bid. And then Top Rank bids for $2.2 million. Where that $1 million came about? Why you just didn't give that $1 million to him right away? Why you didn't approach him with the $2.2 million? No, he needed to go to purse bid. So he juiced you out that $1 million out of nowhere. What that $1 million came about? Where it came from? A ticket sale? No. There is money there, man. There is money there. Tell me, anybody can give me an answer?
Ellos son cheapy.
Where did that $1 million when Top Rank just wanted to give Teofimo Lopez $1.2 million and then on purse bid he bid for $2.2? Where that $1 million came from? There is money there, man. That's why There's money there. There is money there in the budget. There is.
Yeah,
You
but they're
can't tell
choosing
me.
not to. They're choosing not to put a lot of money into women's boxing out that budget. So that's the promoters' fault. See, the TV network, they probably just want big fights. And I think what the TV network does, they say to them, okay, you need to give us this many world title fights, and maybe you can give us this many fights per year. And out of these fights, we would like to get maybe these pay-per-views, or, you know, they probably put a number together, right? And I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
that's the problem. That the promoter, even if he gets the budget punch, is the TV networks looking for those fights? Is the TV networks asking the promoters to make that exclusive deal for women's boxing? We're also got to blame the TV networks too, right?
I think the TV, to be honest, I think the TV networks don't know too much about boxing. I
Yeah, but they
think
want
they
views,
rely.
brother.
I think that their business is with the promoters, and the promoters is the one that handles everything. The promoters is the one that gets the network deals and tell them, "Yo, we got this champion, we got this champion, we got this champion." You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they supply them with the budget. They supply them with the budget, and then they give the power to that promoter. ESPN is giving the power to Top Rank to bring in to bring in the type of revenue, just like Fox. Fox is giving the power to Al Heyman and PBC, right? I don't think that Fox don't talk about boxing, right? They don't talk about boxing. They never had a boxing segment. Not even in the debate shows they talk about boxing. They
Well, I
rely on the
will.
promoters. They rely on the promoters, and the promoters is the one that probably ditched them.
Well, I will say this
Stick
though:
them, I mean.
that Sky Sports from England, which Eddie Hearn was working with them. I done a quick video while I was in my car way earlier. Sky Sports, which was the exclusive network for Eddie Hearn prior before he moved to DAZN. They're getting into women's boxing a little bit. They just joined another promotional team called Boxer. So Boxer's a new promoter coming up and on the rise right now. They got a lot of fighters that they're signing up to make exclusive deals for Sky Sports. So again, Sky Sports is giving them a budget. They got Savannah Marshalls. They're doing an exclusive deal with Top Rank for Clarissa Shields. So her next fight will be televised on Sky Sports. And they're doing what they can to grab some lady fighters. I think it's to do with the TV network has to show an interest punch. They have to make that room, a slot for the promoter to be able to budget more and put more interest into women's boxing. There's got to be an exclusive deal with the TV network.
I understand that, but I'm just looking at this fight. This fight should set the tone. This fight could set the tone for the future deal. But if you're gonna tell the people that this decorated fighters in undisputed Katie Taylor, Olympian, one of the most decorated fighters in the sport of boxing, Amanda Serrano, these girls already Hall of Famers, bro. These girls are the peak. If you're telling me that this fight, the peak of women boxing, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, if she deserves 1 million and this one is 200,000, that the pot for this fight is 1.2 million, you're lying. That fight is not gonna go, and fuck that shit. You give that woman close to $1 million, so at least when she goes home, she's taking at least $1 million, or she's taking at least 700,000 back into her bank account.
Yeah.
Because if that fight does not give you that it does not give you that respect, then what fight is gonna when is gonna reach to 1 million? If this is the biggest fight in female, then when is gonna reach there? It's never gonna reach. It's just gonna be Katie Taylor.
Yeah. I heard that the next biggest fight in women's boxing, you can tell me this, in amateurs, Savannah Marshall, did she beat Clarissa Shields?
Yeah.
So I'm hearing
That's a big fight.
I'm hearing that could be a big fight in the future. Is the only other big fight they've got, which is Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields, because she beat her in the amateurs. So I know that's another fight they can build. But you're right, Punch. I think we're far-fetched and far away from where women's boxing is right now, and the recognition that you're looking for and the women are looking for. We're just not in that place right now, bro. And I think it's going to take a brand new, maybe a new vibe, a new promoter, a promoter who wants to put interest in women's boxing and take over. But from last time I checked, Salito Promotions is one of the promoters for women's boxing in America. I don't know what they're doing, Salito Promotions. But you know, you're gonna need some new money, new energy, new promoters who want to be part of the ladies, who want to grow this sport and build some fucking great, I don't know, a story behind these women. Because nobody knows nothing about Amanda Serrano when it comes to the story about Amanda Serrano.
I thought I was just showing. What I think is, like I was saying earlier, rely and trust in the promotion. Alex said the network won't pay interest if the people don't care about women boxing. It's up to promotions to find a way to connect with the people and convince them about women boxing. Facts. Facts. Those are the facts. Pay them their money. Give them the contract. Give them the mill. Give them the 7 figures. And now do that work as a promoter. Let me see as a promoter what you made. What you made of. Let me see if you a real promoter or you just getting the hottest thing out. How about you hustle like they used to do back in the days? Huh? How about you promote Don King? We know Don King. Don King was a promoter. That dude was a promoter. Not just relying on the fighter. Not just relying on Mike Tyson. He's not just relying on Mike Tyson electric performance. Now he's talking. He's promoting. He's out there. He's on the TV shows everywhere. He's going out there with his flag. Mike Tyson, the best in the whole world. He's out there. He's going to go to this event. He's going to go to this basketball event. He's going to keep himself and he's going to promote at all times. That's why everybody knew Don King and his fighters. Tito Trinidad didn't know how to speak English, right? Tito Trinidad, Don King was out there. Don King was out there. If you wouldn't understand English, don't worry. Don King will speak for him. Eddie Hearn does a hell of a job in promoting as well. He does a hell of a job of promoting, but he only does a hell of a job on the fighters that he wants.
Yeah.
On the fighters that he wants. Oh, man. Yo, you don't... when he talks about Anthony Joshua, you don't know if he's talking about Jesus Christ or Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
It's your job as a promoter. So when you get in that budget money, what are you doing? You're putting it in your pocket? You be like, man, I ain't going to promote this shit. Bob Arum used to promote better. Well, maybe he got older.
Ese viejo diablo, Pons.
Even if we talk about the male boxers, even let's look at Mayweather promotion. Like I was saying, Mayweather promotion. Everybody know who Mayweather is.
Mm.
I do believe that Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolly Romero could get more money than what they're getting right now. You know why? Because he could promote Rolly. When do you hear Mayweather says, yo, Rolly the next big star? Rolly will beat David Haney. Rolly will beat Teofimo Lopez. Rolly is the man.
He don't do nothing.
He don't do nothing for Rolly.
Nothing.
Rolly got to run his mouth.
Rolly does it for himself.
So what are they doing as a promotional company? They're not promoting anymore. He promotes his stripper more than he promotes Rolly.
Yeah, I never hear him and Leonard Ellerby ever speak about Rolly much.
And
what I like about Rolly, that he's promoting himself, talking that shit, you know? At least he's putting his name out there. And people got, at least people talking about him, whether they like him or not, you know what I'm saying? He's promoting himself. He's connected with the fans, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. You got to be connected to the people, you know?
It's true. Because a lot of people are saying that when Rolly steps up or that they're expecting him to lose these fights. See, a lot of people are happy, want to watch Rolly because they feel like he's going to lose. They don't think he's going to win because, the whole boxing world knows that he doesn't have the technical skills. And they feel like once he starts to fight the elite fighters or the fighters which are just above on that level, like the Haneys or even the Ryan Garcias and, fighters on that caliber, let's not even go to Tio because we know he's there now. But fighters on that caliber, they feel like Rolly's not on that level. So Rolly's got a lot to prove. And I feel like Rolly, if he fights one of those guys, it'll be a sellout punch. Because you know why? There's that thing now. He's going to get beat now. He's going to get beat easy. Or is he going to get beat? Or will he change the script? You know what I'm saying? So there's a big question mark on Rolly's head. And that's what it is.
And put it this way, if you have, or if you are independent media and you're a boxing content creator and you do it because you love the sport of boxing, you want to preserve the sport, and you're showing love right back to the sport, then speak highly of Amanda Serrano. Speak highly. So when people go to your channel, you see, oh shit, she's representing, yo, she deserved that money, instead of people coming up with a bunch of reasons why she don't deserve that money.
That's crazy, right, bro? That they concerned about that more than what she deserved. That's crazy to me. Yeah.
Oh, she don't deserve.
I
She
mean,
deserved that, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I need a woman to be like a Jake Paul. If any woman's listening on YouTube right now, you got a gap in the market. Just do it. You know, if you got a personality and you're a flamboyant girl, or I don't know, you're a girl who's just crazy a little bit, hey, you might be able to help our sport, man. We might need a woman to come out of that YouTube and make a big scene, and let's get her. And she wants a piece of the boxing.
I mean, you talking about 7 weight division in the world Guinness record? You know what I'm saying?
I know, but look at Jake
And
Paul.
unified fucking
Look, how did
champion.
Jake
You know
Paul
what I
get into
mean?
the sport though, Guido? Jake
And
Paul.
then they want to shit on her, bro. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy, bro. And then she knocks people out too. I mean, shit. What the fuck they want from her? You know?
Yeah, but if it weren't for Jake Paul's event, Amanda Serrano
Damn.
wouldn't be fighting on the co-main event.
Oh, and I was gonna ask both of you guys if that fight does get made, Serrano and Taylor, what fight that should be take place? So Florida or New York, California,
I think
Vegas
Vegas.
or Texas? What y'all think is the
They say
best
they
business
say
wise?
they say you know, in the UK, which is fair, in the UK, in Ireland, but I think that's too much. That's you know, I'd rather do UK than just in her home. You know what I'm saying? If you put it in New York City, it'll be good. If Heather Hardy and Amanda Serrano did a great outing in New York City, you put Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano in Madison Square Garden and promote it. I'm talking
And
about
there's a lot of
the old
Irish there
school
too,
promote.
Punch.
I'm talking about giving that
Hmm.
good 3-4 months of promotion. This is the best. This is that. Like Eddie Hearn was saying when they were signing the fight, the biggest fight in women history. Ooh, I was like, ooh, baby, yeah. And then when I heard it was gonna be on the undercard of Dillian White and Pavelka, I said, man, please, this ain't no co-main event to nobody. Promote it. Whoever's
Yeah, that
promoting,
would
if it's Eddie Hearn, promote it, and then whoever is the Lou DiBella, promote that ass like you never promote nothing in your life ever. And I will assure you that the revenue will come back. You will have more money in your pocket. I bet anything will be a success. I will bet anything, anybody. I don't bet in boxing, but I will bet anything that Serrano versus Taylor will be a success.
And
But
not
if they
to
don't
mention
promote
Punch.
it, then it won't. You
Uh-huh.
gotta promote. You gotta
Yeah.
invest. Invest in this so you can invest in women boxing. But this is the fight. This is the fight where you take the risk. This is the fight where you give that $1 million. Yep. They do it in every sport. They do
So
it in the
what you're saying
NBA.
is-
They do it in the NFL. They do it in every sport. Take
So what
the
you're
risk.
saying is Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor can make a benchmark for the rest of the women coming into the sport for the future. If they build this and they put this into a big platform, you're right, Punch, and they make this into a very big event and try and get it so that it does, like you said, it succeeds, then that produces a lot more for women's boxing and that will build a momentum.
It does for boxing in general. Look, we've been talking about this past week, and we talk about Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. This fight needs to happen because PBC needs to re-up on that Fox deal. That Fox deal, and what they say they need Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. They need Canelo Alvarez to make it happen. But to make that Fox deal, because everybody on under the umbrella, they all get money out of it. It's a good look for everybody in PBC. But this fight takes the risk. This fight might be the fight that gets them that re-up. How successful this fight is, the Fox may re-up on that PBC deal, and then everybody on the PBC, they get a re-up, they get their
Alright.
raise.
Now let's get our
The same shit.
All right, so look, I understand you got the love for the women's sport, and I appreciate that, and I see you got a passion for them, and I'm starting to get there. But one thing I want to do now is let's put the corporate cap on for a second. Let's put that corporate fucking rap star for a second, right? Let's talk about the number.
Oh, not him, please, not him.
No, let's talk about him. Because you know what? The business, the numbers. Say if I'm a promoter, right, Guido? And I can get Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan Garcia's highest purse is about $500,000 at the moment. If I can get Ryan Garcia, Guido, for $1 million, and I can get Rolly, because Rolly's never been paid $1 million. And I know both of these fighters are no way accomplished. Both of these fighters are no way accomplished like Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. But Guido, answer the question, and everybody in the chat if you want to. That fight, if I'm a businessman, would I rather invest in Ryan Garcia versus Rolly for the same amount of money that I can get Amanda versus Katie Taylor? Let's just put our business cap on. What do you think, Guido?
Well, you know, Ryan Garcia is way more popular. We know that. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan Garcia and Rolly would make me a lot of money, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hell yeah. If Rolly and Ryan, if they go at it, they could sell. Hell yeah.
And it's
so
sad.
Is Amanda Truger and Serrano.
Yeah, but it's so sad because these two girls are way more accomplished than both of these guys. But these guys would sell more in boxing for a businessman and a promoter. It just is what it is, and the numbers would be huge. Now I know where Punch is coming from. That women's boxing's got to start somewhere, though. It's got to start somewhere. But when you're a businessman, Guido, you're always thinking numbers, aren't you? And you're thinking how you're going to make the most money for your investment.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, Rolly, and it's not because of the promoters are promoting them. It's because Ryan Garcia and Rolly, they putting themselves out there. You see what I'm saying? They entertainment out there. They consistent with their fans. You know what I mean?
Chat saying Ryan and Rolly is where there will be much bigger.
You
get what I'm trying to say, bro?
I'm gonna give you an example. Yeah. Normally, fighters. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Olympic fighters like Lomachenko and fighters like that they come to the professional level, or everybody knows them and they already get televised. Not Oscar de la Hoya, not the Mayweathers and stuff like that. That the first fight is televised and is really about them. Nobody was talking about Muhammad Ali's grandson. Am I right? Let's be honest. Yeah, nobody was talking about Wash Ali.
I've been watching him.
Come on, Rapstar. Nobody done videos about Wash Ali.
No, but we haven't made no videos about him.
No boxing content creators out here.
No
boxing content creators. We're talking about young fighters coming too. When we're talking about Keyshawn Davis, we ain't talking about Ali, right? Right? Even when we talking about Andy Cruz, we talk about more Andy Cruz than Ali, than Wash Ali, Muhammad Ali's grandson.
In fact, I'm gonna say something to you right now.
Hold on. Let me finish it. Right? Nobody talk about that. But what did Top Rank do? What did Top Rank do when they signed him? And then after that, what did they did leading up to the last show that they had, right? They was promoting him. Promoting him. Even when he was not the main event, they was doing their promotional job, their work. And then everybody wanted to see how Muhammad Ali grandson is. We knew that he had a grandson. We knew it. He was in the amateurs. We knew about it. But the promotion is what made you be like, ooh, okay, I want to see this. I want to see this Saturday. Matter of fact, I'm not going to cast the fight at 10 o'clock, 10:30. I really want to cast the first fight. I want to tune in at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock as soon as the telecast starts. Promotion does it all. Promotion bring the interest, and that's what I'm saying. That you got to promote a Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. You got to invest in it. A businessman invest. They take risk. That's what real bosses do.
You take a chance. Yeah, you got to take a chance sometimes. Yeah. But I was going to say this, too. Amanda and Taylor, they got two countries behind them, too. Amanda got Puerto Rico, too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Puerto Ricans, they love their boxing. They die hard when it comes to their boxing. They can show support, She got even Trinidad behind her. You know what I'm saying? The whole island, she's very popular in the island. Same goes for Katie Taylor, her country. I feel like they could promote this shit. Hell yes. They could get some good views and pay-per-view if that happens. Hell yeah. People are gonna get interesting. They just gotta promote it.
And
Believe
promotion is
me,
money.
people are gonna tune in. I'm telling y'all.
And promotion is money.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? I love the passion, but I think the problem with the women's boxing, they're not promoting it enough to get a casual fan base. And the women's boxing are taking the hardcore fans to support them because there's nobody paying for no women's boxing, bro. That's why Clarissa Shields can't make much money and she has to go and fight for MMA. So we already know that at the end of the day, that the fans that the women's boxing's got, they're taking it from the existing boxing fans which are watching men's boxing. Now, what Punch is saying is let's get the foundation bigger and let's start getting the promotion bigger so we can sell the story and get more fans involved for women's boxing. But they're not getting no casual fans like that, Punch. They're taking it from the existing foundation fans that are already watching boxing in men's boxing. So we got to build them. And like you said, the promoters have to build the fighters. So they got to do their job. Maybe that's what it is. But do you also believe in what some of the subscribers have also said, that they don't look at women's boxing like men's boxing? Like men's boxing is a ferocious sport. It's blood. You know what I mean? It's a brawler. You know, right? It's different levels. You know what I mean? We got to talk facts here. It's different levels. It's levels apart.
I'm not just talking about, but the thing is,
go ahead.
I don't want the women boxing because then we're just talking about it in a whole. I'm just talking about this matchup.
Yeah.
This matchup is a set the tone. This matchup.
Yeah. There's a big matchup.
This matchup is the
boxing.
evolution. This match is gonna have little girdles. Look at this matchup, wow, and then they're gonna go back in the gym and they're gonna evolve. These girls are going to evolve in skill set, and it's gonna get better and better and better. But if you don't pay these women right, then it's just gonna be like the downfall of boxing here and heavyweights. Why would I get punched in the face for this much money? I'd rather go play football and basketball. That's why they stress. They take the football players to become heavyweights here in boxing. Nobody's interested because there's not enough money. Women ain't gonna come and get there and go and get beaten up and stuff like that. Out there in the UK, yeah, they got sponsors, man. That's why they good out there. But in the US, no, they don't. Not even our best of the best. That's why they got to go to the MMA. Our best of the best needs to go to the MMA. That's a slap in the face. And that's just not the promoters. That's the fans as well. Boy, yeah, but when there is drama, when Clarissa Shields, quote unquote, say some bitchy shit, when something happens in the corner of Amanda Serrano, that everybody wants to pay attention.
So
everybody wants to pay attention. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem, man. Just like I said the other day, man. People love drama out here, bro.
People pick and choose, bro. That's what it is in boxing. They pick and choose. You know?
They don't have a lot of opinions about women boxing, but they have a lot of opinions on how the corner talks to the other corner.
But you know what, Pumps? At least they talking. Even though it's negative, they got people talking. Hey, you gotta watch me. You gotta watch me. You know what I mean? The next
unfortunately, right?
Ahora sí, la gente va a mirar la pelea la próxima vez que ella pelea. ¿No entiendes? You know what I'm saying? If that's the way, hey.
That's the American way, right? That's the American way.
Yeah, drama and toxic. Yeah.
Drama. When somebody in the street is preaching the word of God, everybody just and he's passing out flyers, nobody give a damn. When
the guy saying,
yo, put it this way: when the guy's outside and he's saying, "I love you, Jesus loves you, I love you," you pass right by him. You see a fight break loose, you take your camera on, you want to pay attention. But with the guy in the train that's saying, "I love you, Jesus love you," he's the way. Read this. I love you. You my brother and my sister. That's the guy that you be in the train. You be like, Calle, diablo, cállate ya, coño, man.
Yeah.
Coño, man. But then
It's the
you
truth.
see a fight
Yeah.
break loose, you like this. Yo, you nosy fuck.
But it's true,
They
yeah.
like drama.
Ultimately.
They like drama. They love negativity. They love negativity. That's what
Hey,
it is.
hey, Punch, how come I don't ever see, right? And I've just thought of this. How come I don't see a lot of women supporting the women in the sport of boxing? Like you look at gymnastics, tennis, and ice skating and sports like that. There's a lot of women supporting these girls in them sports. I don't see a bunch of women coming on TV for a woman fighter. I think, is it fair to say that the women's fans are 95% men? Would it be fair to say that, bro?
It is. I mean, a lot of
Because
people,
I don't
and
see
I'm gonna tell you
women.
like this: there's other countries where boxing is been banned. Remember, Sweden banned boxing for a long time.
Yeah, but how come the women can't get the women in the sport? Like the women are not attracting women fans in the sport of boxing either.
Women are, you know what I'm saying? Men look, men love their women feminine. I guess a lot of men. You know, I don't want to speak for a lot of men. You know, if you like your butchy chick, that's the, you know what I'm saying. But you know, man want the lady, right? And for men, they don't want the lady to fight. That's what they do for them. You know what I'm saying? So they don't look for women to fight, and I don't think that is a it's a natural thing to just witness and pay for a woman to fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. It's not a natural sport. You know, it was not a woman thing. You know. I don't know how to put them words together because it's gonna be oh yo, what do you mean women can do whatever the men can do? You know what I'm saying?
Like I told you, like I said before, man, we look at women, you know, a man used to go on a war, you know what I'm saying? We always the front line.
Yeah, we
We
in the
made sure
front
the
line.
women
We come
take
back.
care of the house, the kids, you know what I'm saying?
We
And
the
you go out there and go to
protector.
war, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain it.
No,
You know,
but then Guido, they're gonna be women's gonna be like, well, there was women out there in the front line too. You just never read about it. I'm like, yeah, I know, but you know, baby, you know, but we living in the world right now where you know what I'm saying. Anything you
it's a
say,
man's nature to protect, you know what I'm saying? It's a
yeah.
man's job, like to go out to protect your family, you know what I'm saying? You know? But hey, you know, we live in a sensitive era, you know what I mean, bro? So,
Like
And
this is
I think a lot of these
Steven
fans as
said,
well, they want to see
women,
muscles. They want to
women,
see all that beast mode. You know, a lot of fans are in the sport for different reasons, bro, as
yeah,
well.
women prefer watching men's boxing because they like the physical presence and the explosive power of the man. So why men? So why men watch boxing? I was stuffing. Imagine a gay dude like that. Well, I watch boxing to see the men's boxing because, like, the physical presence of explosive of a power of a man. I love boxing. I remember when I used to watch Michael Jordan. He used to take his tongue out and slam dunk it over another man. Ooh.
yeah, man.
That's why. That's why the Cubs haven't won it. They didn't win a World Series for a long time before winning theirs because Boys Town is right around the corner from Wrigley Fields. Ooh, I'm
You
gonna
know
go to the
what though?
baseball
I don't
game.
know about this as well. I don't know. You might agree or don't agree. Like when I first saw Clarissa Shields, yeah, I thought, okay, yeah, this girl, right? She looked like she can do something. Now I'm not saying she ain't a good fighter. She's a great fighter. She's a Hall of Famer. She's gonna go down as. But the problem is she looks like she can knock women out, bro. And the problem is with her, she looks like the part, like she looks like she can knock these girls out, but she doesn't do it. And I don't know if that helps her. Can you imagine if she was like Mike Tyson, the way that she is, and she was knocking these girls out? You telling me people wouldn't be interested, Punch? I'm just asking.
I think. Look, I think men would want an
Say if she had
attractive.
16 knockouts in the first 16
I
fights.
think men love an attractive fighter as a woman
No, I
as
think it's
well.
to do with knockouts too, bruv.
Yeah, and that's what Amanda brings to the table. But guess what, too? She's
Yeah, but
attractive.
Clarissa Shields looks the part.
She's
sometimes.
but for people, Amanda Serrano is attractive. For people, JJ Joanna in the UFC is attractive. Ronda Rousey for people, she was attractive when she used to, put her dresses together, go to the ESPYs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was just an attraction as well because it's a male dominant sport. Even when women are fighting, it's a male dominant sport.
Yeah.
It's like I said the other day, just like you see that the girl that got the card when the round ends, it's a male. It's a male. It's
Nah,
catering
Guido,
to the
he's not
male.
getting the point. Imagine this, Guido, right? Imagine us seeing a woman like that, Clarissa Shields, right, in boxing, coming on undercards and putting women to sleep. We'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck did we just witness? You get me? I've never seen that yet. I've seen Tiafimo do it. I've seen Roberto Duran do it. I've seen Mike Tyson do it. I've seen Nigel Benn do it. I've seen hundreds of men put people to sleep. Like, it makes that wow.
But I get it. I get what you're
You now
saying.
you gotta imagine if Clarissa Shields was coming up in the sport and she was putting women to sleep. I'll tell you this right now. She'd be $1 million fighter. She'd be a multi-million-dollar fighter just because of her style and the way that she looks like a beast. I'm sorry, I didn't mean she looks like a beast, but she. What I mean is,
They're coming for you, Rapstar.
I understand you.
no, but you know when Clarissa Shields gets angry, bro, she got that mad, angry, evil look.
Mano, yo no voy a decir la verdad. Esa tipa está fea, bro. Vamos a decir la verdad. Esa
You're
tipa
an
está
ugly
fea.
woman.
Vamos a
Can
hablar
you
la verdad.
imagine?
Let's keep the truth. Nah. Y'all sugarcoating here. Let's keep the truth. Esa tipa. Esa
Leave me
tipa
out of
fea,
this.
man. Perdóname, pero esa tipa fea, man. Usted está como callado. Y'all like quiet. Y'all know what it is. It's ugly. Yo, shit.
Look. Hey, Guido. If you're
Yes
a
or
woman
no?
who
Is she
looks
ugly?
like
Yes or no?
Que no me
Is she
diga,
ugly, Rapstar?
no,
Nah,
but what I'm
come
saying is,
importa me.
if you got
Yo,
that kind of
is
a
she
No me
ugly?
diga, ugly is a
Rapstar,
bad.
answer the
Ugly is a
question.
bad
Yes or no?
word,
what's
man.
that, bro?
She
What?
ugly? Yes or no?
Man, she ain't the most attractive lady yet. She don't look that nice. What do you want
There
me to
you
tell you,
go.
bro?
See how you answer?
I mean, does she
See how
have
you
to look
answer
that
that?
nice? Does she have to look nice? I mean, if she was knocking people out, I think people would be interested because you don't have to
Yeah,
look
that's
the part.
true.
I mean, she just looks the way she looks. Look at Chris Cyborg, bro.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying, women don't have to look that nice. If they were knocking women out, they could get the fan base. Hey, listen, they can
Yeah,
get the fan
man.
base, bro. Hey, look,
Rapstar, you
Clarissa Shields ain't gonna go down. Clarissa Shields ain't gonna go
Rapstar.
down as a top 10 best looking woman
Oh,
boxer.
shit.
She ain't gonna go down as a top 10 woman, good looking woman, a good, nice looking woman. She ain't that kind of a girl. She's just, you know what I mean? There's many girls who look better than her. But if she was knocking women out and putting them to sleep, Guido, we'd be talking more about Clarissa Shields. She'd be a
but
multi-million-dollar fighter.
no, but guess what? Remember that I always used to talk about that. Remember I used to post a picture. That's why for real I was never convinced by Tyson Fury because I wasn't convinced by fighters like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that, for me, it don't do it. So I understand what you're trying to say, but it does work for men too. See, this for me, this body type, for me, don't do it. It doesn't convince me. It don't convince me that. See, now this right here, it convinces me. This is the way a heavyweight champion should look like,
Yeah.
in my opinion. That's the way a heavyweight champion should look like. So even with Tyson Fury, I get it. You're trying to say like in a female point of view, but Tyson Fury never convinced me either because of the way that he looked.
Yeah, but he performs though.
Yeah. Tyson Fury is big.
Tyson
though,
Fury
you know?
has done the unpredictable twice. And the thing is, Tyson Fury has changed boxing not once, twice. So at the end of the day, we understand the skill set that he possesses. So we know where he's come to and what he's done. But what we're saying with Clarissa Shields, she might, it don't matter how she looks. If she was putting people to sleep or punch, I reckon people would have been more tuned in because, you know what I mean? She's a bigger woman. She looks like she can do that. And she looks like, I'm not saying she's the Mike Tyson of a woman's version, but You know, she looks like she's a butch girl, innit? She's a butch girl. So you expect her to put girls to sleep, bro. That's what you would that's what you would want. Not expect, that's what you would want.
How about that?
Ah,
butch
hola,
girl.
abusador.
How about that?
Man, you don't want to be
Crazy,
waking up
man.
with producer shills, bro. Fucking hell, can you imagine? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh
But yo,
shit.
man, about to end this one, man. Tomorrow's Happy Hour Thursday. Happy Hour Thursday, the most
Hoy
dangerous
se bebe
show.
también, hola. Hoy se
Hoy se
bebe
bebe.
también.
No, mañana se bebe.
Y mañana
Mañana.
también.
Mañana. Tomorrow,
Ah, yeah.
Happy Hour Thursday, the most dangerous show in the tube. Y'all already know, man. Good looking out, Guido. Good looking out, Rap Star. When you going
Yeah,
live,
bro.
Rap
Hey,
Thank you
Star?
for having me, bro. Nice talking with you guys.
Me too,
Have
my
a good
brother.
one. Hey.
All right.
Hey, Guido, I'll catch you soon, bro. Everybody knows Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Hey, Punch, I'll catch you on the next one, brother. See you
All right.
soon, man.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.